Bad news, Adrien Broner replacement opponent, has reportedly been suspended. Will the Broner-Hank Lundy fight still happen? That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Now come in, grab a seat, subscribe. Hank Lundy was brought in as a secondary replacement opponent for Adrien Broner's initial opponent. Initially, Adrien Broner was scheduled, AB, Archbishop. He was scheduled to fight against Ivan REDKACH, and that fight fell apart. Ivan REDKACH had promoter issues. Then there was an announcement, included were some flyers that said that Broner was now going to take on Hank Lundy, HAMMERIN Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy has been on a losing streak. He lost his last 4 fights in a row, and one of those losses was by knockout. Nonetheless, this was the brought-in opponent, but now we get some bad news. Hank Lundy is issued a suspension by the California Commission, and now people are questioning, will Lundy still be able to fight? So my thoughts is like, I don't know. We'll see what Black Planet or whatever decides to do. But in my opinion, BOK Prime, if they want to be major players in boxing, they really got to understand the sport and really got to get it together and quick. Because you look at the Terrence Crawford, that was their first foray into like regular boxing, not like street fights or whatever. And Crawford's opponent, David Avanesian, was already scheduled to fight a guy in the UK, and he had to give up his belt, like the Commonwealth belt or ABC belt, whatever they got over there, to make it happen. So they likely had to pay step aside money or do whatever they did to get him out of the Frank Warren card in the UK fight. Same happened with Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy was already scheduled to fight a guy, and the Hank Lundy, all of a sudden this opportunity came up, so he bailed out of the fight with Ernesto Mercado, right? Which was supposed to be in early February because it's a bigger opportunity to fight Broner. And now they're saying the California Commission has suspended Hank Lundy, right? And that's not even including what I said earlier. Ivan REDKACH, who had promoter issues, he was forced to pull out. So it's weird. It's just a string of bad luck and bad news for BOK Prime. And this is what I said from the beginning. When you get into my sport, the sport of boxing, you got to be equipped to deal with it, because fighters get injured, fighters fail PED tests, you have promoter issues. Boxing is cutthroat, boxing is dirty, boxing is scandalous. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You got people that get knocked out in sparring. You get people who can't pass their medicals. Something's wrong with their vision. Their CAT scan, brain scan shows something crazy patterns, and then the commission won't approve them. You have all types of these thefts from managers and Ali violations and fighter strikes. I mean, it's a slew of different things that happen, and BOK, they've only had 2 fights, and everything is like a hailstorm. Everything that can go wrong, Murphy's Law, everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and that seems to be happening. David Avanesian, the tampered glove or the defective blown up gloves in the Crawford fight. Then you get Ivan REDKACH. Then he gets pulled a month before the fight with promoter issues, and now you have Hank Lundy's being suspended. Now, the other thing is BOK Prime needs to do a better job of addressing the public, because where are ticket sales? Are tickets on sale? Like, so many questions, and it's like, how can you expect to be profitable if you're ambiguous and you have this ambiguity with every move you're doing? Like, is HAMMERIN Hank Lundy and Broner, are they still fighting? Because this report came out a couple of days ago, and this was saying that Hank Lundy got suspended by a commission in California. So usually, a lot of times the commissions uphold what another commission said because they don't want to step on no one's toes, right? So even though those fights happen in Atlanta, they might look at that and say, hey, California has him suspended for X, Y, and Z, and look into it, and he may be suspended in the Atlanta commission. And we hear nothing. There's no press release. There's no updated information as of me recording this video about BOK Prime. Are tickets on sale? Is Broner fighting Hank Lundy? And again, why are none of these issues addressed before flyers are made? Like, if Ivan REDKACH had promoter issues, how do you not know that beforehand? What kind of paperwork are you dealing with? You know, if Hank Lundy already had a scheduled fight and he was suspended, how do you not know these things? This is like your job to research these various things. And in Stoicism, this is one of they have a thing called negative visualization. And that's where the Stoics would take some time and meditate and just think about what could go wrong throughout the day. And it's not being negative. Some people look at it like, what do you mean negative visualization? It's not because you're a negative person. It's because you're trying to be a positive person. And by anticipating what could go wrong, it makes sure you're well prepared for it. And certain people like PBC tend to do this better. Like they'll have a fight, Charlo gets injured. Now they're doing Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison, which is a hell of a save. And I actually like that better as a buildup, and then the winner gets Charlo. BLK Prime, they don't really seem to have a contingency plan for any of these hiccups. And these hiccups happen, and then we got to wait and try to figure out what's going on. Or is the fight canceled? The tickets on sale? Is Broner training? You know, it's just, are you doing shoulder programming? Like none of this stuff is really explained. And I think that's a fair and objective criticism. Let me know what you guys think of Broner's opponent, Hank Lundy, being suspended according to the latest reports. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.